Hey, so how's everybody doing? I know I said I'd see you guys in the next game, but I forgot about the mode that you unlocked, the battle game mode. So I figured, I'd just do a little bit of that and show off the extra game mode that you unlock in this. I honestly forgot about the battle game mode, and I feel that we all went through the game together, and I figured, you know what, why not show off the extra game mode? I think it'd be a fun thing to do.
Resident Evil.
Okay, so what we have here is we have a bunch of different characters. So we have Claire, regular Claire. We got Chris Redfield here. Steve, we got Steve because we picked up the golden Lugers in the game. And regular. So you can unlock the different variations of character, unless it's just Claire. I think that you can unlock different versions. I think there's 2 Claires. 1 Chris, 1 Steve, and you can also unlock Wesker. But while we're here, why don't we just let's see here. Who do we want to play as? Let's play as Claire. And you can do different modes here. You can do third-person mode or first-person mode. So what we're going to do is, let's try first-person mode out, because we play third-person mode throughout the entire game. Alright, we're gonna put a gun on. So most of the weapons are unlimited, so it's kind of cool that way. Now I can say for Wesker, I've never finished Wesker. This is pretty hard because once you unlock Wesker, all he has is a knife. So, and you really don't want to hit that explosive thing. If those explosive things, they damage you as well. So, okay, I didn't get hit. Good. They can damage you as well, like I said. And these guys are pretty good. And you can pick up items like health items and stuff as well, so we're going to do that. We don't really need the... Oh, you can't drop items, I forgot. That's fine. Alright, so that's done. Too close. Okay, they look dead. Alright, they're good. That's the thing, you have to kill all the enemies in the area, or it tells you you must defeat the monster. So it's mandatory to kill the enemies. Okay, we got another health here, that's good. We can mix this up. No, what we'll do is we'll use one. So the next area also has 100. I think it's one of the poison ones. poison. Yeah, okay, we're good now. Okay. And we're fine, so that's good. This door? Locked. I think it's the door up the stairs. And there's the blue right here. So I'll grab the blue. I think the timer on the top is a personal thing. I don't know if you actually unlock anything from, what do you call it? Oh wait, no, I remember. The prime is the ranking for A, B, stuff like that. Now, you have to get the highest ranking. What's going down with it? The highest ranking to be able to get the linear launcher for the battle mode. And you have to get the highest rank with everybody, which is actually pretty difficult, especially with Wesker. Because he has a knife, I think he has a lot more time limits. I think his is 45 minutes, I think. I could be wrong. Maybe a little bit longer. And he also has to fight Alexia. That's his boss. Because each character has a boss that they have to fight. I'm not sure who Steve's boss is. I know who Claire's boss is, and I know who Chris's boss is. And I also know who Wesker's boss is from watching videos and stuff. But I'm unsure who Steve's boss is. Oh, I got a first aid spray. So what we'll do is we'll use that just to make sure we're full. Perfect. And we got, alright. So we don't need the blue ones that I remember of. So I'll just grab these two. And then we'll mix these two together. And then, you know what, we'll just use it. We'll just grab it anyway, because you never know. Oh, it looks like we got some machine guns, and we don't have room for them. That's oh well, that's alright. We don't need them. I forgot about that. There's a thing there. It's randomized. I think you can get machine guns with a couple other things that you can get too. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, I think he's dead. And then there's going to be another one that's going to pop out. Oh, there's the first aid spray right there. Is he the red one? Oh, he's the red one. Ah. Well, we'll just use this anyway. And then we'll grab the first aid spray. That's pretty important. Alright. Now, if that works correctly, every zombie should be dead, and they are. Perfect. Oh, someone's still alive. Oh, yeah. Is it this door? Oh. Yeah, alright. Oh my god, look at all these guys. Okay, they're dead now. I can't remember if is it this door? It's this door. Okay. I think this is the last door, and I think the next room is the boss, but I can't remember. Yeah, okay, so this is the boss. Now we gotta be careful not to go off the edge. Okay, so we wanna run over here. Alright, and he's done. Took about 10 minutes. Ooh, we got a... So E, I think E is the lowest ranking. I think the highest rank you can get this is an A. And I can't remember what the time is. Yeah, we got the nuclear outfit. Alright, so let's do the nuclear outfit. But we're going to play in third person this time. So we got machine gun and a bunch of grenade launchers. And we're going to play in third person this time. Because first person's a bit difficult, I find. Okay. Now, unfortunately, when you finish the game, the actual game, like you guys saw, there's no... you can't get any unlimited or unlockable outfits. So this outfit here is literally only for just for the battle mode. It's pretty neat. It would have been pretty cool if you could use it in the main game, but yeah, you can't. The only unlockable that I know of that you can get in the main game is just the unlimited rocket launcher, and it's actually pretty difficult to do. I've never done it myself. So in order to get the unlimited rocket launcher in this game, you have to finish it under, I think it's 3 hours, I can't remember exactly. Yeah, under 3 hours. You can't use any first aid sprays. You cannot save once. And you also cannot retry. Like the retries when you die, you can't do any of those either. Alright, so we want to switch to acid, flame, I think it's flame. Okay, so flame rounds are pretty good for these guys. What's that? Okay, so we got that guy one shot. That's weird. Okay, so we're gonna switch back to the machine gun now. Okay. That's where the game was telling me that we were still alive for a second. That's alright though. So who's still, oh, he's still. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna grab this green herb here. See, a tip I like to do for hunters with the machine gun, I noticed a long time ago, a tip that I like to use when I do this, if you're firing like this, and if you tap up and down, as you can see, you can actually do different angles that you usually do, because you can only do up, down, like you can't stop it. So if you do that, and you just tap it, you can do the center of the up and down, which is nice. Yeah, we want to go grab that herb. There we go. See what I mean by the explosions? You can get pretty hurt. Most of the items are in the exact same spot for each character. So that's the good thing about knowing where items are. Okay, so let's see what is in here. Is it the machine guns or is it something different? Oh, it's the note. That's right, there was a special note. I forgot. Alright. D-I-J. Okay. Now there's a funny thing about this, but, during a heavy squall, a girl in a red outfit was brought to this island of Rockford, my home. What could she have possibly done? I've been living here quite some time now, but many who are brought here to this island seldom leave alive. Through the sounds of guns and fire, soldiers appeared. There was something going on. I went to the prison, but the girl in red was nowhere in sight. I hurried to the military training facility, the man of Rockford Island, attacking her relentlessly. How stupid of me. Now, I assume that he's talking about Wesker. I got too close and almost got myself smashed by the shutters. But thanks to my natural agility, I was able to get out of the situation and get outside. Anyone other than me would not have been so lucky. Again, I was able to find the girl in red. There she was, in front of the residence. Then from behind me appeared a man with blonde hair. Okay, so then the other part, it was talking about Alfred then. So now it's Wesker. As he called to her, he approached her in a friendly manner and started saying something to her. And it happened abruptly. The man with the blonde hair started to hurt the girl in red. I have to save her, I thought to myself, but the man with the blonde hair went away. Who was that blonde-haired man? What did he want from the girl in red? The self-destruct announcement and the emergency sirens warned the end of Rockford Island. I hurried to the hangar of the transport. The transport we were on took off as everything exploded into flames. With my neck risking effort, the girl in red slammed the monster out into the open sky. Sure enough, she was a Valkyrie, a goddess of destruction. I couldn't believe it. The transport landed in the base in the icy Antarctica. And on top of it all, the transport that had landed before spilled tons of T-virus and everything alive had already turned into zombies. If I stayed, there was no way I could stay alive. I had to find a way out of there quickly. I parted with the girl in red and started searching the base to see if there was anything I could use. As I was resting in the dark, someone was coming. Whatever it was right there. The door suddenly closed and there was no escape. I kept slamming the door, and then the door opened. I exploded out of there, but I was no chicken. I stopped to turn around, and there she was, the girl in the red, standing there looking at me. Where was this place? I was stuck in a room with the elevator and the old cannon. Where was I supposed to go? I was stranded. I felt endless despair, and then that blonde-haired man with the sunglasses appeared. He had taken the girl in an arm lock. Then the man in the black vest came running after them. The man with the blonde hair disappeared into the prison cell with the girl. The man in the black vest followed them, so I hurried to chase after them. It was a grueling fight, head to head. Was the man who knew that girl also a monster? The fight looked like it'd last forever. Then suddenly there was an explosion which interfered with their fight. That was the last chance I had to get out of there. I snuck through the hatch of the sub just as it was about to close. Finally, I was released from the world of death and was able to come back to the world that I was able to come back to a world where desire and power ruled. Now, if you haven't already got it yet, the thing that is telling this story is the rat in the Antarctica where you released from that locker when you put the power on its Claire. He has been following you the entire game, and he has been watching you and trying to help you. And the DIJ also stands for Director's Inside Joke. So it was meant to be, a funny thing, but then they turned it into a letter or a note in the game. So basically it started off as a joke, and then they made it where this, rat was literally following you throughout the entire game. I thought that was kind of neat, and it's a random chance to get the note. And I'm poisoned. And now I'm not. Yeah, see, didn't work. I must defeat the monster, it says. Okay, so he's dead now. Alright, so we need this first aid spray. I think I know who the boss is for this one. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's the Tyrant, but I don't know what fight it is. I don't know if it's the first fight where he just walks, or if it's the second fight where he runs. But we'll see. Oh crap, it's the running one. Oh no, never mind, I guess he's walking. And the frame rate, is actually saving me. Because you don't want to get knocked off from the edge. Oh crap. No, yep, and then you get knocked off and then you die. Oh well. That's okay. Okay, so let's try doing Steve. Because I don't remember beating Steve either. Alrighty, so we got lots of health here, and alright, so let's see who Steve's boss is. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting that he has a monster. Huh. Like I said, I've never beaten Steve before, so... Alrighty, that's pretty awesome. First time beating Steve. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, the picture with his family. That's really neat. I like that. Oh, it's C ranking. E. Huh? That's not bad. Okay. Alright, so let's do Chris's now, and we'll do the same thing in third person, because first person's a bit difficult. And I think after getting, or beating Chris's, I think that's when we get Wesker's. Chris's isn't that hard. Nah, except his last boss is a bit difficult. You can probably see what I mean by his isn't too hard right now. Okay, so we're not going to worry too much about the blue herb right now. We're not going to get it in this run. Same thing with the slot machine. I don't think I'm going to do the slot machine either. Now we get to see who Chris's boss is. Yep, and then you get the fighter like this now. There we go, and now, like you see here, Wesker is now available. Now Wesker, like I said, literally he only has a knife, so most likely I won't be able to beat it with him, but you know, since we're doing every character, I know the video is getting a bit long, it's almost an hour or so, but let's just do Wesker and then we'll wrap it up. I love how his status picture has him without his glasses on. That's really cool. Zombies aren't really a problem, as you've seen throughout the game. When we went through we did the playthrough, but it wasn't that hard. already, so you can see how Wesker's is pretty hard. But I think I'm going to leave this video here. It was really fun playing through Code Veronica. I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite games. I haven't haven't done a playthrough in a long time. I hope all of you enjoyed it as well. It was fun putting it up on the channel, and if you did like it, feel free to subscribe, comment, and all that stuff. Like I said, I'm not sure which game I'm going to do next. I'm leaning a little bit more toward Code Veronica. I mean, not Code Veronica, sorry, Resident Evil 3, but I'm not too sure yet. There's a couple Resident Evil games that I got in mind, but hopefully you guys, enjoyed it, like I said, and hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in my next video.